Alright, so we have our short leg A and our short leg B. Now the Pythagorean triple is basically a special case where all the sides of the right angle triangle are positive integers. The set of integers will be, we use Z to represent set of integers by the way. We have negative whole numbers, all positive whole numbers, negative whole numbers, and 0. We're looking at the positive whole numbers which start from 1. And these are called natural numbers. Okay, so looking at the natural numbers, since we're talking about measurement cannot be negative, right? And the length of something cannot be 0. So we're looking at positive integers. Obviously, this is going to be our hypotenuse facing a 90-degree angle. So now let's assume that we have leg A being 3 units in length, leg B being 4 units of length, and we want to find the hypotenuse. Remember, we said when we want to find the hypotenuse, we're going to use square of the two sides, and we use plus to find the longest side. And since we have 3 and 4, it's always good to put the bigger number first, just by practice. And so we have 16 plus 9, which gives us square root of 25, which is 5. So the hypotenuse C is equal to 5 units. Let's find the next one. Again, we're going to use square root of, I'm going to do the plus, since we recognize we have the short side. So one side, the short side is 5 units, next one is 12 units, and we want to find the hypotenuse. So we're going to square 12, square 5, add them, we're going to get 144 plus 25, that's 169, and square of 169 is 13. And this is the hypotenuse. So this is the first Pythagorean triple, this is the next one, and of course any multiple of these would also be Pythagoras or Pythagorean triple. So let me just explain that quickly. So we have the ratio 3 to 4 to 5. These are the short sides. This is the length of the hypotenuse. When I say a multiple, it could also work. What we simply mean is that if I multiply each of these by 2, then we have the ratio 6 to 8 to 10. So we could have a triangle where we have one side being 6, the other is 8, and therefore the hypotenuse is 10. We could also have another multiple where we multiply by 3, for instance. We get 9, 12. Right, 3 3s, 3 4s, 3 5s, about 15. This is also Pythagorean triple. But this will be the original, and we just use multiple of this. Let us look at the next ones. We have shortest leg being 8, the next short leg being 15. I want to find the hypotenuse. Since we find the hypotenuse, we use addition, and so we're going to square the other two sides, the biggest one first. This is going to give us 4 plus 5, that's 9, and 6 plus 22. That will give us 28. And the square root of 228 is actually equal to 17 units. Now let's see, we want to find one of the short sides now. We're given the hypotenuse being 25 units, and B, we don't have the measurement for B, and A being 7 units. Now since we're finding one of the short sides, we're going to use subtraction instead. But we're going to still square the two sides that we're given. So we're going to put the hypotenuse first, that's important, and the short side, which is 7. If you put 7 first, you're going to end up with a negative number on the square root, which will not give you an answer. You get an error in your calculator. Square of 225 is 625. Square of 7, that's 49. And so we have 625 minus 49. Take that out, we're gonna get 1. 9 from 15, that will leave us with 6. And 4 from 61 will leave us with 57. So we have the square root of 576. And the square root of 576, that will give us 24. So this is also a Pythagorean triple. So it's good if you could memorize these, at least up to this one, fourth one. And then you know that any multiple of these, you could work it out. Alright, so now let's find the next one. Trying to find A, and we're given B as 21 and the hypotenuse as 29. Since we're trying to find one of the leg again, we're going to subtract. We have to square the two figures we're given. Put the biggest one first, which is the hypotenuse, and then we put 21 here, and then we're going to work that out. And the square of 29 is 841. The square of 21, let's give us 441, easy. So we're going to get the square root of 400. And we know 4 is a square number, right? We know that this is the same thing as saying 4 times 100, which simply means we're going to find the square root of 4 times the square root of 100, because square root is distributive over multiplication. So we're going to get 2 times 10, which is 20. I would like you to go ahead and try these two. You can put your answer in the comment section. Now you can show your appreciation for this video. You could like, comment, share with someone, and subscribe, of course. And ensure that you turn on the notification bell so you can get the updates. New videos are coming quite rapidly.